Hey, it's Susan. Welcome back to Embrace the Chaos. I'm kind of excited today because I'm going to cut the first piece I'm using 1.5 inch EPS compressed foam insulation instead of wood for a lot of reasons. I want something lighter, I want something more affordable, and because I am building in my garage, my parking garage, I need something that doesn't require power tools. And because I'm building by myself, using plywood and manipulating it around is going to be a lot more challenging for me. So I chose to make a foamie, and I'm very excited about it. So let's see what happens. There are two ways you can cut. You can cut with a regular knife or a utility knife. I got this fillet knife from IKEA for about $8. It's super sharp. I like the way it cuts. It's long enough. It's 1.5 inch foam. But if I cut it by itself, it cuts fine. Just a little harder, and it leaves a lot of sort of crap in there. And then it leaves a lot of detritus, as you can see, on the knife. But if I use a simple kitchen butane torch, this one has a safety on it, so I have to push that. And heat this up. To heat it up pretty good because the knife is pretty thick. You see all the stuff burning off of it, so definitely recommend make sure you do this somewhere that there's a lot of ventilation. I normally wouldn't do it right in front of the EPS either, but this is the way the camera's set up. So get it nice and hot, and then when I cut, it just glides with a whole lot less crap picked up along the way. It's a lot less effort and a lot cleaner cut, especially once you get done with it. You get nice clean edges. So, butane torch, fillet knife from IKEA. And here we go.
On the bus, on the street, feel this highway, breathing, break it down, down. Hey, now who's to know if it's real, if men are iron and girls are steel?
So you can see how clean that edge is, all the way along. And then there's less crap to clean up afterwards. I'll go back in and sand that down to smooth it out, but I'm pretty happy with that.
Simple little road you go, simple little road you go down. Soon you'll check this out. You go there on the road, see some things, see the flash, see the bling. You check it all out. You want to, girl, now don't forget your sense of play. Your little prayer starts each day from your sleeping. It's simply where you need to be. So if you think you shouldn't be, it's too much thinking. It's a simple little road you go, simple little road you go down. It's a simple little road you go, simple little road you go down. So rest your days out like the sun and shine your light on everyone. It's simply how this story goes. It's a happy ending, I suppose. For these people, they will open like the roses. Everyone you meet bloom. much thinking. It's a simple little road you go, simple little road you go down. It's a simple little road you go, simple little road you go down. Soon you'll check this out. You go there on the road, see some things, see the flash, see the bling. You check it all out. You want to, girl. Now don't forget your sense of play. Your little prayer starts each day from your sleeping. It's simply where you need to be. So if you think you shouldn't be, it's too much thinking. It's a simple little road you go, simple little road you go down. It's a simple little road you go, simple little road you go down. So rest your days out like the sun and shine your light on everyone. It's simply how this story goes. It's a happy ending, I suppose. For these people, they will open like the roses. Everyone you meet blooms. It's a simple little road you go, simple little road you go down. Simple little road you go, simple little road you go down. It's a simple little road you go, simple little road you go down. Simple little road you go, simple little road you go down. Soon you'll break it down. On the bus, on the street, feel this highway breathing. Break it down, down. Hey, now who's to know if it's real? If men are iron and girls are steel? Spend your thinking. It's a simple little road you go. If you say you know, say you don't know, it's too much thinking. It's a simple little road you go, simple little road you go down. It's a simple little road you go, simple little road you go down. Soon you'll check this out. You go there on the road, see some things, see the flash, see the bling. You check it all out. You want to, girl. Now don't forget your sense of play. Your little prayer starts each day from your sleeping. It's simply where you need to be. So if you think you shouldn't be, it's too much thinking. It's a simple little road you go, simple little road you go down.
So I finished my first wall today. It's the passenger side, the curb side of the trailer. It has pretty good shape. Happy with it considering I freehanded all of it. Once I get the roof on, and I'll clean up the curbs and stuff as I go. It's a very emotional moment for me. I decided to do this back in June because I can't find a place to live in LA. It's very expensive. And I'm a self-employed artist and art educator. And I don't make $5,000 a month. So the last year and a half, I've moved 3 times. And while the rest of my life is awesome, it's really challenging when you don't have a home. So I had joked that this will be my home. And to paraphrase Stitch, it may be small, it may be broken, but it's mine. So I find myself a little overwhelmed by the fact that it's no longer just a trailer with a floor. It's starting to turn into an actual trailer, an actual home. Can't thank my friends and my community enough. People who stop by and said hi, and people who, when I see them, ask me how it's going. And the DIY trailer build group on Facebook, Jay Poole, and everybody on that group, so inspiring have gotten me to this point. I'm really glad I did a foamie. This whole thing, including cutting out the door. I haven't done the window yet. I'm not sure I'm doing that. Same with the window on the actual door. I haven't done that yet. I'm waiting for the window to come so I can cut it to size. But it took me about 2.5 hours from laying out the template yesterday to actually cutting everything out today. And considering I'm building this alone in my parking garage, it's such a relief just physically to not have to deal with lugging 3 different pieces of wood. If I was building this out of wood, there would be an interior piece of wood, an exterior piece of wood, and then a piece of wood in the middle that has insulation in it. By doing this, it saves all those steps, it saves all the cost, and it's super light. So delighted that I'm doing a foamie. I decided the other night that I'm going to call the trailer Estella after my mom. So I'm designing a little logo for it that will go somewhere on here. But anyway, thanks for watching. Next is going to be doing the other wall. I have to run out and get another piece of EPS. And then the roof. And in a week or so, I'll probably have a build party with all my friends so we can put it all together and have a couple extra hands doing that. So please be sure to like and subscribe so you can follow along as things go. Thanks so much for your support so far. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. I know this is sort of an unusual way to build it, so please feel free to leave questions or comments. Please take a moment to like and subscribe and follow along. Thanks so much.